Hi everyone, this is Radull Live. Thanks for joining us. I hope you're enjoying the new year. Joining me now is a man who tells me he's doing amazing things in Kibera. One day he's going to show me. But let's meet Eric Juma Odwor, the founder of Interbase Kibera. Habari yako, Juma. I can call you Juma.
Yeah,
Juma.
Juma.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Interbase Kibera. Tell us about Interbase Kibera. What does it do?
Basically, my name's official name. I'm called Eric Chimodur. Mostly, if you go maybe in a place, you'll call me Toti.
Toti?
Yeah, Toti, or the CEO. So basically, Interbase League. This is an amateur football league played within Islam of Kibera, purposely to engage young people from drugs and crime. Yeah.
So when did you find? When did you find it? When was it started?
You know, I was born in Kibera, raised in Kibera, and most of the guys who normally we have in Kibera, a lot of young men do play football. So you see some of the people normally see football like it's a sport that involves a lot of guys who maybe at the end of the day, when it's late at the night, they go and rob people. So there was a day I had a friend called Austin. We were at that time we were 15 years. We went for a tournament which was normally organized annually by the organization called Carolina for Kibera. So Austin was a good goalkeeper. I went there, took Austin, let's go for the tournament. But unfortunately, reaching there, found that Austin was shot dead.
Oh no!
It was so amazing that I even couldn't help.
What?
Yeah, I was the captain by then. So then I went to tell the other guys that we are going for the semi-final, but our goalkeeper is no more. So everybody was like, now, why are you going to play, yet we don't have a goalkeeper? So he called the management of the tournament, then told them that we are not coming for the match. You can just award the cover to the team which we are to play with it semi-final. So fortunately, the team also said that they won't play. Let the tournament be awarded to us. But again, going forward, we say like, what can we do now that this thing is coming horrible?
It's real. The crime is real.
We were losing like in the year 2004. I lost 7 of my friends.
What?
At the Langata bypass. So, you know, we were with them in the morning, then come in the evening, it was really like, your friends are no more. I was so surprised and shocked, but you can't do anything, because at that time I was young. Then I said like, what can we do to end such a thing? Find that when we come together through sports, and mostly, remember this thing were involving even the ladies. We had the ladies teams there. So I said like, if we can come and play football, bring these guys together, just try to educate each other through sports and mostly football, can help our community.
Keep them busy, have that camaraderie,
Yeah.
you know, and something to make them feel proud of doing. And
Yes.
so what are the goals of Interbase?
So
I mean, I know it's to keep the kids busy and everything, but as a football organization, are you planning to enter any leagues?
basically, when we started the league, we had.
So there's the Interbase League as well.
We had the Interbase League. We had 20 teams. By then, we were just focusing on the at least age like 21 to 30 years. That was the age bracket. So by playing it each and every day, we said that being that we had a good guy there, a fellow friend of mine who used to play football, but through drugs later ended his career. So say like we want to use as an example to this young generation. So when the league was being played, we tried to engage these little kids, telling them that if you engage in maybe chewing mirror, taking bang, taking alcohol, your football career can end like the Rio. So the Rio, you normally call him Rio.
And then you bring Rio there to parade him. But it's good that he's willing to be an example.
Yeah, he told us that I'm ready and I'm willing to come. We have there was a lady called Kabama. Mama used to, she used to maybe chew marijuana, we call them, how do you call this thing? Masai put them there.
What are they called?
Ndovu. They used to put some ndovu. Then the lady came.
How do you know?
The lady came and told us that, okay, I've used this thing so many times, but I want the fellow ladies or fellow women to come here, see how have changed. So we work together with them. That's for the better for our community.
But I'm imagining through the league, you also find some amazing talent.
Yeah, there are a lot of top players from our Kenya Premier League do come and play there. You have somebody like Vincent Oburu, who used to play for FC Leopards. Now he's here at Zesco. You have David
Oburu left Bandari. He was goalkeeping coach.
No, not Vincent Oburu. He used to play for FC Leopards.
That's a different Oburu.
Yeah, the striker. Played for FC Leopards, then played for Wazito. So now went for Zambia. He had David Owino. Normally call him Messi. He used to play for KCB. Now he's playing at Police. Right now he's playing for Police. So we have top names who normally came there. Played. There's a day even the like of Akina Cheche, Kamdu.
Cheche.
Yeah, they came play. So they give us that motivation, tell us that you just need to keep on going.
So does Interbase run, it runs on the holidays, or it runs like, because it sounds a bit like Kibera in quotes, as in it's off season, that's how you can get Premier League players to come in and play. What's the calendar like?
It's played like a league. It normally take 8 months. So we have the table. Currently, the winner is a team called Chapo. They are
Chapo
FC. So we normally play it like a league basis, on a weekend basis. Maybe when there is a holiday, do play it on a weekend. So it's like a league. You have our fixture, then you have our page. You can just follow.
But then that runs like the KPL calendar for the full season.
Yeah, we have like 380 matches.
Wow, there are that many teams. How many teams are in the league?
20. You have 20 teams from the top league, then 14 from the championship.
How do you finance these activities? Because it's not cheap to keep a league going.
It's very hard, but through well-wishers, maybe through the teams themselves, they can sponsor. Say like, we are going to pay for the referee, we are going to pay for something to mark the ground. Then being that is something that is helping the community, I do sometimes feel like I'm going maybe to buy some water for the team. Then we continue doing it. So
where do you play? There are that many grounds in Kibera?
Yeah. We used to play at Woodley. Then unfortunately, the Kanjus came, then Woodley was shut down. So currently we are using Olympic Primary School. And
that means, because if you're 20 teams playing every weekend, that's like how many? 8 games?
So we normally play 4.
4 on Saturday, 4 on Sunday.
Then not 4 on Saturday, then 6 on Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's 30 minutes match, 30 minutes, 30 minutes.
And these players, they're players who can't get into the league team, because I'm assuming, is there recognition with by the federation? Yeah,
there was a time we called as a guy from the federation came, talked to us, then told us that we may just come up with a team that will represent. So out of those teams, we just go and assemble at least each team represent, or we were given 1 player from each team that represent 20 players. We register a team at the county level, so we have a team at county level. Like
FKF, so it's under Interbase, but it plays in the county league.
Yeah.
It plays in the county league. Oh, okay. Well, let's take a quick break. When we come back, I want to know what you want from me.
Okay.
Because you inboxed me and said, I have to come and talk. What do you want from me? What do you want from the fans? What do you want? What do you want for football? What do you want for youth football in this country? Because you're one amongst many organizations that are engaging in youth football, but it's not being recognized at national level.
True.
So let's take a short break. We'll be back in a moment. Hi everyone, welcome back to Radull Live. I'm with Eric Juma Odur.
Yes.
That's correct.
Yeah.
The founder of Interbase Kibera, an organization I already admire, man. 20 teams, managing 20 teams in a league format every single season, every single year. That's, first of all, well done for that.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm imagining you have many challenges. Tell me some of what your challenges are.
First of all, Caro, managing these 20 teams is not easy.
It's not.
It's not easy. It's very difficult.
FKF can't do it.
Remember, we are doing it in the slum, where not everybody, at first, not everybody was welcoming the idea. Like, where we grow up, people see football. Like, it's a place where
you go waste your time.
Young men came, they hide there, maybe for the purpose of crime and whatever. But again, just like we normally say that you just need to try. You just need to try, see where you can reach. So we have a lot of challenges there. Okay, like that is the place where you say a lot of scouts, a lot of coaches normally came there to see if they can scout for players. Second thing is how do we keep this team? We have a team that is playing at the county level. Don't know how we can keep them. Then I think one day I'll invite you to come and see where we play.
I will come. See, Kibera is just here.
It's a rough surface where we can get somebody, and more so if we can get somebody outside there who can come and sponsor the league. That's the big challenge we are having. The coaches, they have our coaches. They are not trained, but they have that passion in football to coach those players. We have our young ladies who are there. They need just to play, but now they need support.
What do you, I'll just tell you now, it'll be tricky to get sponsorship for a league that is run in one area because a lot of people are looking nationally. Yeah. But recently we saw the president announce on Jamhuri Day that they're going to have this grassroots tournament for under 19.
Under 19.
Have you, maybe it's too early, but I would imagine that at county level, they would consult organizations like yours because you're in existence already.
True.
What do you think about that announcement?
It will be great, and I think it'll create an opportunity for these young men just to go and showcase their talent. You never know, they can be scouted outside there.
But that one was specifically for under 19s. Yeah, yours you deal with?
Yeah, we have the under category. As I told you before, when we started like with the age bracket of 21 to 30. But currently now we are dealing with 14 years to 21.
So it fits into your organization.
Under championship is where now we are playing. The age bracket is from 21 to 30. But
you need to be knocking on the doors of your MCA, your county officials. Yeah, because right now they're about to get a budget from the government for this purpose.
True. And
you already exist. Unfortunately, we know how football runs in this country. Everyone wants to be an owner of something.
True,
but if they were wise, this is already set up.
But I think with current Member of Parliament, Mr. Peter Orero, he likes football and likes sports. I think he will support us.
Has he come for your games? Does he know you exist?
Yeah, he normally came. Like last week, Sunday was there.
Yeah. Because that's, for me, the government also needs to step up. It's so hard to always go back to corporates. Corporates are few, sports are many, leagues are many, competitions are many.
Yeah, too.
But at some point, the government needs to help on a wider scale. When you look at our football, let's talk generally about football right now. When you look at our football, what do you think is really ailing it?
I think the management. But under new government, our CS Ababu, I think Ababu will lift football.
We have hope in Ababu. Ababu, we have hope in you.
Ababu Namamba will do wonders. He's a youthful guy and I love sports, so I think he will take us somewhere. Yeah,
you played football until which level?
Played football during that during our you normally call it the Nationwide League. Now it's called the NSL. I used to play for Dagoretti Santos.
Ah, you were playing for Santos?
Yeah.
Santos is a big club.
Yeah, I used to play there.
I think, was it Dennis Oliech who wanted to
Dennis,
adopt the club?
Dennis Oliech, when he was at Nantes, gave us the jersey. Then he came that he just need to buy the club, and the community said, no, you can't buy it. This is a community thing. You can't do anything.
You refused to let Dennis buy it?
Yeah.
You should have let him buy it. You know,
but at that time, I was just playing at Dagoretti, but originally I was coming from Kibera, so I didn't have any say in that team.
You didn't have any say. You know, that's the way to go for football, because that is how even English Premier League clubs are run.
Yeah.
They're owned by Sonkos, so to speak,
Yeah,
you know, who, as long as they bring in the money and manage it, and then they create a board, not that they own it and now
at
you
that
have no
time
say.
when they gave Dennis that opportunity, I think Santos could be even one of the best clubs in Kenya right now.
It's Dagoretti Santos is a huge club, despite the fact that I don't think they've ever played Premier League.
No.
They've never played Premier League, but I think everybody has heard of Dagoretti Santos.
They were feeder team of World Hope by that time, now it's called City Stars. They used to just take players from Dagoretti Santos, take them to the City
World
Stars.
Hope.
Yeah.
So you played for Santos?
Yeah, played for Santos.
And then you had to
played
quit?
for Impala, then played a bit of soccer talent under Coach Aswani, then had to quit because I got an injury.
That's so annoying. In Kenya, an injury ends your career.
Yeah, true. Then I think by that time, frustration from the Football Federation, they have the Nick Nyamoya's era. It was so frustrating that you can go and play.
Sam Nyamoya. Nick and Nyamoya.
Yeah.
Both of them.
You could just go play, come back home even without even a single cent.
That's very depressing.
And that's why I think that's the major cause that lead people maybe to quit football, enter this crime. But if you see most of the guys in Kenya, if you go to Kamiti, you'll find that a lot of footballers are the ones who are being locked out there because you want to play. Footballers need like flows in life, so you just need to flows, but you don't have money.
I was there in Kamiti. I watched during World Cup season. They always have the Prisons World Cup. Yeah. And I talked to some of those players, and they say none of us wanted this. We didn't want crime, but you go and play week in, week out, and you go home with nothing.
Nothing.
You enter the door, your child is looking at you like, wapi chakula?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing.
So you end up finding yourself.
These are some of the frustrations that lead people to do such a things.
And I remember they made me give a speech, and I said, I don't think anybody wakes up in the morning and says, today I'm going to commit a crime, that is my plan.
Yeah, true.
You know,
Nobody.
Circumstances, you just find yourself there.
Yeah.
So do you have any success stories from your interbase?
Yeah, a lot of success stories.
Tell us about them.
First, we have 3 children who got a scholarship from our league. They went to school. Then we have, there was a guy who was being, he was being scouted by the police. There's a day they robbed a shop, so we were seated just watching the match like we do it every weekend. Unfortunately, the policeman came to me, tell me that we are looking for this young man. He normally came at this place to play football. Then I was like, what has he done? Said that we were to kill him, but the moment we follow him, saw him that he normally came here every Saturday and Sunday, has changed, and he has already started a business of selling maybe charcoal. I was so impressed. I said, like, okay, they maybe have changed.
You changed a thief.
Yeah, then we have 2 ladies who, on a weekend, maybe what they could just do, go to the local clubs there, where Busa being brewed. Stayed there overnight, maybe get drunk, but once we offer them opportunity at our place, they were like, you will be here, maybe selling some smokies and eggs here every weekend, just to get something to feed you, maybe from Monday to Friday. Then on weekend, they've really changed and they're very, very useful people in the society. We have a lot of, currently as we are talking, we have 7 students who are supposed to join Form 1 next year, this year I mean. They're supposed to join Form 1 this year. So they have changed. Their mother came told us that you guys are doing the right thing. The children even refuse to go to school. But once we talk to them, tell them that as much as we're playing this football, we just need also to go to school.
I think it helps them. They see people like them playing football. And their lives changing.
That too.
I honestly wish we could do more. Unfortunately, it's such a sad story. I wish we could do more, because an organization like yours probably even needs an international partner, you know.
True.
People who are going to come in and offer more opportunities, pay school fees, because I'm sure those are the basic challenges.
The basic challenges we are facing. School fees, maybe. These young mothers, how can you empower them? These young men, how can you empower them? If you see our logo, say it's normally like Sare Madre, Cam Grau. But again, when they play this football Saturday and Sunday, from Monday to Friday, where are they going? They just go back to the bases, where that is the den of the crime, where crime normally starts there. So when we can empower them, say like on a Monday to Friday, there's something, or there's a vocational training we are going to give you. They'll go there, just maybe study, then come on a weekend, play their football.
Do you have any such programs yet?
We have, but now we don't have somebody who can help us do such a thing.
So then it's not sustainable.
Yeah.
Well, we don't want to make roadside promises like politicians, but I think we keep this conversation going. We see where we can come in and help.
Okay.
Because clearly you're doing something good for the young people in Kibera. They should say Juma for MCA, Juma for MP.
I don't like politics. That's doing it out of passion and the love for the community.
What do you do for a living? Because clearly you have to earn money somewhere.
I'm a mechanic.
You're a mechanic?
Yeah.
Eh?
Yeah.
You know, my mechanic stresses me. But I can't say, he watches the show, so I have to be nice. So if we have worked for him, by the way, if you guys have worked for Juma, he's a very good mechanic based out of Kibera, you know, because I'm sure you end up using a lot of your own resources.
Yeah, true.
That's what happens. But thank you, Juma. Thank you for coming on Radull Live. I'm glad you reached out.
Okay, thank you.
We'll keep talking and see what can be done. I just wish there weren't so many cases like this. But keep it up. Keep it up.
I will continue doing it.
Thanks for coming on the show.
Welcome.
And thank you for watching Radull Live. If you're in Kibera or does crystalling help you at all?
No.
Ah!
No.
And he says Kibera is his home. You know, he's my neighbor over here. He lives down the road. Not here, just down the road.
Serious?
2 minutes away. I'll challenge him. By the way, if you've grown up in Kibera, you should go back and give back to your people. And I'll also call on Larry Aseko. By the way, I'm going to go call on everyone I know who lived in that area. They need to step up. But thank you so much for coming, and thank you for watching Radull Live. We will see you again next week. Bye-bye.